Hey everybody, it's John back again. I'm going to continue with the kind of Transformers theme here and take a look at some recent GUNROBOs I've picked up. So here is the first. He doesn't close up all the way, as you can see, but this is the COLTROBO. I believe it was a converters, and it's a pretty basic little transformation. He's kind of brittle, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So that's his legs. You just pull these down. Then there's a little clip back here. You pull up and slide. Come on. Okay, maybe he doesn't want to come back out. Come on. He's tough to get to do what he needs to do. There it is. There. And you slide that back. Then just pull his arms down and his head is inside here. And it is almost impossible to pull his head out. I don't think we're going to get a look at his face right now, because it is not going to budge. But that is basically it for this guy. He stays pretty wobbly. Zoom in. You don't know. There he is. He's pretty wobbly. His head's this little silver nub, but he's not really all that impressive. I mean, it's kind of junky, and he hardly stands up due to his weirdness of his legs. What an odd, teeny tiny little guy. Yeah. But we move on to this cool thing. This is the Kingdom's GUNROBO, I believe. It's got this cool chrome going on. Now, this does go up here in the back a little bit more, and these two little hinges plug into here, but the metal inside is starting to get really hard to close up all the way, so I'm not going to force it at this point. But it is also, or it used to be, like a cap gun. You could put a little firing bullet in here, and the trigger would push and make the spring launch. It doesn't really function all that good anymore, but it's still pretty cool. Usually I keep this guy in his robot form, which you just pull his legs out, hopefully. There we go. Pull the other leg out. That's the one that sticks, so I'm going to be a little bit gentle with this side. Come on. There we go. And those swing forward and cover up the trigger. And he's starting to get some plastic wear here, so he might not get transformed anymore after this. And then these pop out his toes. And then these kind of balance him out a little bit, so he's got feet. And then to get the rest of his parts out, you gotta lift up like that and rotate so you can see his little detail there. And then pull out the chrome pieces at the end, and that will unleash his head. He doesn't like to stay fully up all the time, but there's a little close-up of his face. Kinda. It's picking up a lot of reflections off his chrome there. but he's pretty cool. Little detail stickers there. This is one of my favorite ones of the GUNROBOs. Then, to complete him, you give him some fists. In there, and a fist on this side. And his guns. So this is, like I said, I think Kingdam. So he's basically a knockoff of one of the Diaclones. He's just gonna throw his gun away. But I think he's pretty cool. He's definitely what this thing was modeled after. But it doesn't quite pull it off as well. He's, you know, like the younger brother of Megatron. It's kind of nice, kind of neat. If I can, never mind. And then the third one that I picked up recently is this guy who became Shockwave eventually. And this is the Astro Magnum. Now it's not, this one's a little bit beat up. He still does have his cover piece for his gun. His cord is starting to tear and break. It's rubber right here. I am missing the battery compartment, but it does work. And it has two modes. Magnoid, which is that one, and then Thorpe. And the lights do work. I don't know if you can see my camera, but they shine a nice, interesting little pink color. You've got his sight there, and then you close them out. Now, he's getting old, so let's see. His legs, again, they all start with slide the legs out gently. And then fold out his toes. And then his butt just flops up. And he stands like so. And here is where the breakage is happening. This plastic's getting brittle, so this piece is broken off. I see that happens quite a bit with these guys. And then his head's on a little spring, which is amazing that it still works here, but he's a little tall, so hold on. Here, get back a little bit. Okay, so his head is on a spring, which is cool, and you can move his little antenna up, and have his pink hand and his gun arm, which we're all pretty used to, and it still works. And I think this may have at one point in time lit up as well. I can see, looks like there's possible bulbs in there, but if they are, they burned out a long time. I'm surprised that still works. That's crazy. But he's not the easiest boy to get to stand. He's really bottom heavy because of his little butt component there, and his toe just decided to put itself back away. Oh, he's really back heavy. And he looks like, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. There we go, that helps. Gotta spread his legs apart. It's been a while since I transformed this guy. Now, I think on the Transformers version of Shockwave, they also put in a piece here that glows when you hit the button. I wonder if, I don't think there's a date on this guy. And I remember seeing these a long time ago, the Astro Magnums, when they were being sold at Radio Shacks. I remember seeing them a long time ago. Wow, look at all the pieces of plastic coming off of him. Poor guy. He's getting old. But last but not least, I have recently picked up a nice complete Megatron, which I'm going to take his components off gently, because he's getting pretty old himself. This isn't my original. I picked him up not recently off of another person who's had this since their childhood. I believe the original shot out, I think the Diaclone version shot out a piece. This was my favorite toy when I was a real young kid, because it was fun to be able to go in the neighborhood and play war with the rest of the other kids. And what's better than having a gun that looks like almost a real gun, but it also turned into a robot. And I think I got it. I think I got it pre-cartoon, so that's why when I was young he didn't look weird to me, because the G1 cartoon version of Megatron I hadn't seen yet. It's got the rub sticker, which isn't really working anymore. Copyright 1974, 1983. So, then this was the toy that changed the way toys were marketed to kids, because a young man ended up getting shot. And we pull his legs out. Let's see if I remember how. Oof. Pull these out. Unlock his head. Lift that up. That turns. There. Perfect. You have Megatron. No. Wait. Does he go that way? Yeah, he goes this way. He's a weird little contraption, that's for sure. This comes down. Chest pops up. Come on, there he is. He's got that same lift up chest. And that swings. Oh, he's a complicated boy. Come on. There's his barrel. And his arms are on these little, teeny little hinges that I worry about. And this piece plugs into here to keep it solid in place. And it keeps the head in. But I am not going to force that in, because the last time I did, it was almost impossible to turn him back into the gun mode, which I usually leave him in. He's got little sliders for his fists. And you can see the inside details of his legs. Does it slide? I always forget about his feet. There they go. That was really starting to seize. There it is. So we got his feet. He takes a wide stance. Megatron, work with me here. And then this whole part comes up. And like I said, that usually clicks in. But I am not going to force it right now. We'll just kind of get a look at him. Yeah, what a goofy mess of a toy. It's got all that gappage. But for the time, I mean, how cool is it to have a gun that turns into a robot? And, you know, he became the leader of the Decepticons. Got his little disintegrator gun, which was a weird add-on to him. And then these pieces you could break down and turn into a cannon. I'm not going to take it all apart right now. I'm sure there's tons of videos that have been done on putting that piece together, but I decided it'd be fun to take a look at these transforming little gun guys. This poor little thing. But they're all neat and interestingly designed. I mean, Astro Magnum towers over top of Megatron. The Kingdom GUNROBO guy is probably my favorite out of the batch. And Megatron, of course, is your classic Transformer. Oh yeah, I forgot. The little extensions, there we go, on his arms. He's got his stickers on the inside of his arms and everything still, as you can see. There's a good look at his face. So this is a very good version of Megatron. I was really happy to be able to get a hold of this guy when I did. And the Astro Magnum's pretty cool. I really wish he wasn't breaking down. There's little pieces of plastic everywhere. I mean, these things aren't going to last forever, no matter how good you take care of them. Eventually, they're all just going to waste away, which is kind of sad. And I guess it's kind of why some of us like to collect these things and try to keep them as clean and in good repair as we can. Looks like he's starting to get a little bit of rust on his face. I'm gonna have to see where that's coming from. But they're pretty neat. You know, just felt like sharing a couple of the a few of the GUNROBOs I've picked up in the last few months, and they started me back on, or the Siege line actually started me back on my love for the G1 Transformers, so yay for that. I wasn't collecting enough stuff as it is. Any of you out there collecting any of the G1 Transformers? I've been slowly gathering a few here and there, and right now I don't, it doesn't matter to me if they're even reissues, if they're close enough just to make me remember that feeling of having them when I was a kid is kind of nice, or just being able to have ones that my friends had to just remember. And what are your feelings on the Megatron? Were you familiar with the cartoon when you got them, and when you transformed it and were like, what the hell is this? Because it definitely looks nothing like the Megatron from the cartoon. He's pretty laughable when it comes to that. But if you didn't, he just was some weird gun robot thing. But that's it. I'll stop rambling. And do any of you collect any of these weird little things, like this little Colt Robo guy? I think these guys are awesome. And a lot of fun. Like, his guns can actually get on his shoulders if you want. I mean, it's just fun little things. And the chrome on him is awesome. I like the chrome on Megatron. The working batteries on him are fun. His little springy head. They're just fun, very interesting figures. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you later. Okay, bye. anyway, I just want to say thank you one more time for checking out this video. And if you're interested in seeing any more, you can click either one of the links that'll be over here. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, there'll be a button down below where you can do that as well. And again, thank you.